Greetings. It's so good to see you. Thank you for clicking on to this format. We are so joyed to be with you in this distancing from one another, in whatever way we can be. For those of you who don't know me or remember me, my name is Jona Winkelman, and I'm the Director of Formation here at St. Gerard. Father John and Father Joseph have asked me to do one of these clips for you, just in reflecting on what our experience is here and our hope for the future. That as I was driving here today, I noted how empty the roads feel. In some of my essential outings, you probably are experiencing the same thing, and that this vacancy of vehicles even kind of makes us feel alone, even when we're out of the house in these rare moments. As I was reflecting and looking at a video that I saw last week of Pope Francis doing what is called the Urbi et Orbi blessing. It literally means a blessing of the city and the world, in St. Peter's Square last week, that I was so struck by the setting that he was performing the blessing from. And if you've ever been to Rome or been visiting to Rome, or hopefully maybe one day will, that you can walk down the sidewalk this time of year and bump into someone even when you're trying to avoid them. And it was very striking to me to see Pope Francis walking across St. Peter's Square all by himself, not a soul in that enormous piazza, and walking up the stairs of St. Peter's Basilica, looking like he was bearing the weight of all of the world for us. And as he extended the blessing to us in his prayers, what a tender, tender father he seemed to me, one who was really suffering with the whole world. And as he extended this blessing and this prayer for us, that he concluded it with benediction. In that benediction, he had a monstrance in his arms, and that it wasn't simply him blessing us, but that he was a servant to Jesus. Because of our belief of Jesus' true presence, body, blood, soul, and divinity in the Eucharist, that the monstrance holding the host of Jesus himself, that Pope Francis was his servant, lifting him high so that Jesus could extend that blessing to us himself. That Jesus always promised, as he said in Matthew 28:20, to be with us always, even to the end of the world. And that we, as Catholics, we've always understood that to be the meaning that he was present here with us in the Eucharist, in every tabernacle, every church, and every Mass. And though we are so distant at this very moment, that he still is with us. And I don't know about you, that in these times that I feels very isolated and lonely from my family and my friends, and I know it is for you as well. But that in this distance, it's so comforting to be able to pick up the phone and talk to them, or to even video conference, or to watch a video of our loved ones. And so I was comforted with this blessing of Pope Francis and Jesus from St. Peter's Square. And to know, too, that it's not simply limited to that moment, but that every tabernacle, every Mass, Jesus is waiting here for you. And that he longs for and looks forward to meeting you here again. And that we too, those of us who serve Jesus, and through the priests and the staff here, and even all of the community of volunteers and loved ones who are here, and we pray together, that we look forward to a time where we can be gathered together again. Because in this time, absence may make our hearts grow fonder. God bless you all. We look forward to seeing you soon.